Hello and welcome to the 9th tutorial on how to program Gscript2. In the last tutorial I taught you about temp variables and this dot variables. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you about two new variables, the client variable and the client R variable. So let's open level editor and let's start typing. Player.client.yellow is equal to 10, or we can make it equal to hello. Hello. So basically, a client variable is a variable that is saved on the player. This variable can be created on any NPC and can be edited server side or client side, and any NPC will be able to use it because it's on the player, not on the NPC, but just on the player, him or herself. So let's close this and save it and run. If we go to RC and click the player list, we can look at the player list and right click myself and go to script flags. There should be a variable called client.yellow is equal to hello. You can close that and lower this. There's a next variable. It's called a client R variable. Client R variables are essentially the same as client variables, except you cannot create them or change them on client side. You can only create or change them on server side. However, they can be used on client side. So I'll show you that in a second. So, the thing is with client R variables is that you can't create them with an onCreated function. You can only create them with something else, like player enters. I'm not too sure why, but just know you can't create them with onCreated. So let's save that. And let's say hi. I'll say hello now. I'm typing hi, but when I enter it, it says hello because it's instantly changing my chat to say hello. So that concludes this tutorial. And I just want to mention that whenever you're using these kind of variables, or when you're using client side, you can take out the player dot. But on server side, you have to have the player dot in the beginning. The reason of this is because on client side only affects you, so it knows whose variable to use. But on server side, it affects all the players in the level, so it doesn't know whose client.yellow to find, what player to locate and change their or use their client r.yellow variable. So this shows that it's targeting us as the player, and changing the client r.yellow variable to hello. So anyway, that concludes this tutorial, and I'll probably be teaching another 2 or 1 variables in the next tutorial. So